Think back to the last time you genuinely grew as a professional. The true catalyst rarely comes from calmly acquiring new information. It usually arrives as a sudden, unprepared moment of discomfort. We tend to expect development to be a smooth process, often assuming it happens simply by reading the right article or completing a seminar. But authentic development requires friction. It happens when a tough question stops you cold, forcing you to view your own actions from an angle you would strongly prefer to avoid. Before you outsource your professional development to a machine, you have to understand exactly what it does to your psychology. Any honest conversation about these platforms has to begin with this premise. Actual growth stems from friction. It cannot be reduced to frictionless efficiency. In traditional professional coaching, you sit down with a human being once this week, and then you likely won't see them again until next month. This outlines a standard coaching timeline. Notice the wide, empty spaces between nodes. That long, unstructured gap is exactly where professional development quietly collapses. Not because the sessions are poor, but because daily professional life does not pause. Modern AI-powered platforms offer a novel structural advantage. They are capable of existing alongside you perpetually, directly inside that empty gap. They deploy daily automated prompts, asking you every morning to state your commitment for the day, and asking you every evening what you actually learned. By requiring those answers, the tool transforms a passive sequence of daily events into a deliberate sequence of conscious choices. That structural shift provides a legitimate foundation for professional development. Human behavioral patterns rarely reveal themselves in a single moment. They only become visible across extended time horizons. You might make a decision today that looks completely new to you, while it actually shares the exact same flaws as a choice you made in a different situation 3 months ago. An AI platform maintains a flawless, cumulative record. It tracks hundreds of your reflections and daily choices, mapping out the connections. This unbroken data functions as an objective mirror, showing the unconscious habits you are actively making. During these early stages of data gathering, professionals experience a genuine and entirely valid sense of progress. The AI's greatest technical achievement is its capacity to take our invisible, longitudinal behavioral patterns and render them strictly visible. But skip forward a few months into the process, and a hidden behavioral shift begins to occur in how the user interacts with the tool. You hit the fluency trap. Your responses become polished and quick. The reflections arrive effortlessly, entirely drained of all discomfort. If you are answering a coaching prompt the way you answer an email, absent-mindedly, just to get it done, you are not being coached, you are being processed. The loss of friction stems from a psychological failure. The user has learned to reassure the algorithm rather than challenge themselves. Mastering the skill of answering the machine confidently strips away the exact state of vulnerability required for actual professional growth. Think about what happens when a revealed pattern genuinely unsettles you. In that specific moment, quantitative data becomes entirely useless. Good coaching demands a state of productive incompleteness. It requires you to remain open to revision, questioning yourself without rushing to find a confident, polished answer. This exposes a constraint inherent to artificial intelligence. It cannot remain in discomfort with you. Its primary hard-coded function is to continuously prompt and move forward. You need someone who has the vital human capacity to ask a devastatingly hard question and then go completely quiet. That visceral experience of being witnessed in a state of failure or deep realization is the single ingredient of growth that technology cannot manufacture. To use these systems effectively, establish a new rule of engagement. Never start the development process with the tool. Start with the specific, uncomfortable question you are actively avoiding in your career. Write that question down and weaponize the AI's tracking capabilities in service of it. Do not use the platform to build a flattering self-image, and absolutely maintain a human coach. There are certain realities you will only articulate to a human witness, someone who requires absolute honesty. Artificial intelligence serves as a capable companion on the journey, though the responsibility of navigation remains entirely human. Technology can relentlessly illuminate the terrain and track your steps, but only a human being can choose to walk the hard road.